Hello everyone, this is Viren and welcome to the fantasy match preview for the game between the Ruby Trichy Warriors and the Tamizans. Now it's the first game for the latter team while the other team has played a few games. And remember to join us on the Fantasy Crick Pro Telegram channel for the final team. So let's get to the preview for this one, and it's powered by Nostra Pro. So the team combination that I'd like to go with in this match would be 1 keeper, 3 batsmen, 2 all-rounders and 5 bowlers, looking at the flurry of wickets that has been falling game after game. So let's get to the details of this team. So first up, the keepers and the batters. 1 keeper, I'll go with Shrikant Aniruddha, who's making his comeback into this format. He's obviously played a lot of cricket, played for Chennai Super Kings in the past, but apart from that has not played too much of recent cricket. But I think he's one of the better options from the keeping section, so I'll go with him. Then I'll look at the 3 batters. Murli Vijay, who looks slightly tacky in that first game for him. I think maybe he'll take some time to settle in, but he's a class apart, so I think he surely deserves a spot in the team. Nitish Rajagopal, who looked really good with the bat in the first game, was really fluent with the shots and was pretty impressive. So again, slots in here. And Francis Rokins, who played quite decently in the last season, and we're yet to see how the team comes up in the terms of their batting order, the lineup, and the way they approach the game. So for now, I think he's the safest choice to go with. And now we look at the all-rounders and the bowlers for this game. So 2 all-rounders, A. Krishna, who bowled really well, had a few maidens there. Apart from that, did not give too many runs, and he struck a few times too. So I think he should be a really good choice, and hence he's my vice captain for this game. Captain would be M. Mohammad, who's been playing for Tamil Nadu recently, bowls at the death for them, and has some big hitting prowess, and hence he's my captain. Especially if he bowls first, then he'll surely be my captain. Then you look at the 5 bowlers. Rahil Shah, who looked really good with a left arm spin, and as a key point he also bowled a few overs in the death, so that makes him very effective, especially because he's a spinner, so people maybe not too much of awareness about that initially. Ashwin Christ and Ravi Rajkumar from the opposing team, both of them are known to bowl few overs at the start and few at the death. Again, would be interesting to see where and how they're used, but assuming that they're the best pacers that we have in terms of options for now, I'll go with them. Then you look at my other 2 bowlers from the starting team. That would be Mozi and PS Kumar. Now Sarvana Kumar again will bowl at the death as well at the start, so can be effective, while Mozi has some interesting variations of pace. I'm expecting him to be brought on whenever there are new batsmen or batters who are expected to go after him, so that there is a wicket taking ability in his scenario too. Apart from that, Arun is also a decent choice, especially if he's bowling second. So this is my dream team for today. You to go make your team right away on the Nostra Pro app, and I have a code Fantasy Preview for you, with which you can get 100% cash back on your first deposit, and you'll get this final team on the Fantasy Crick Pro Telegram channel. So join us right away. All the good luck to you. So now we get to the pick section for this all-important TNPL game. We have a few set of simple questions to answer, and you get to win a lot of contests and prizes. So simply put, for each correct answer you get 20 points, and for each negative or wrong answer you get 8 minus points. But there's something to boost you up there. That's what we call as the boosters. So with the boosters, each correct point is going to get you double the points there is, yes. And each booster that you use to save yourself, so we have a negative booster as well, where in case you answer it incorrectly, you won't get minus points for that specific question. So supremely interesting concept. And now let's get to my picks for the game. The first question is, who will win between the Trichy Warriors and the Tamizans? Now I think that for now I would go with the team that has played more, that is the Ruby Warriors, so I'm going to go with them. Second question, how many aggregate runs will be scored in this match? Less than 260, 280 or more. So we've been observing some low scores at the start, but as the batsmen settle in, I think they will also be able to impose themselves a little more, so 280 or more. How many aggregate wickets will be lost in this match? Less than 11, 13 or more. So like we've been seeing, a lot of wickets, so 13 or more yet for now. How many aggregate boundaries will be hit in this match? Less than 25, 30 or more, 25 to 29. This one is slightly tricky, so for now I'll go with 25 to 29, but based on which team is batting first, that answer will change. How many aggregate batsmen will hit a 4 in this match? Less than 9, 11 or more. I think 11 or more might be too much of a stretch, so I'll go with less than 9. How many aggregate bowlers will have an economy rate of 8 or more in this match? Less than 4, more than or equal to 6, or 4 to 5. So I think 4 to 5 is the appropriate option, unless you're expecting a crazy 170, 180 sort of game in which you can go more than 6. Which batsman will hit more sixes, Nidish Rajagopal or M. Mohammad? Now both of them are known to have that big hitting capability, but we are not sure where M. Mohammad would be in the batting order. So for now I'll go with Rajagopal. Who will hit more fours between Amit Satvik and Man Bafna? Now Amit Satvik has been batting pretty well up top, so I'll go with him. Man Bafna is mostly expected to play somewhere in the middle, but like I mentioned, it's their first game, so we should not assume too much. Which bowler will concede more runs between Arun and K. Gautam Thamrai? Now K. Gautam Thamrai would be playing his first game. Arun would know the conditions a little more, and we have been seeing that Arun has been bowling economically, but in this case I'll probably go with the spinner who's bowling second to be the one to concede more runs, as they generally have to attack more in the second innings. Which bowler will pick more wickets between Sarvana Kumar and Ashwin Christ? Now I think whoever bowls first, you can go with them. For now I'm going with Sarvana Kumar. How many aggregate bowlers will pick one or more wicket in this match? I think will wickets be spread that equally amongst bowlers? The question for you to answer. So for now I'll go with less than 7. And finally, who will score more runs than Murli Vijay or S. Siddharth? Again, no certainty on the batting order, so I'll go with Murli Vijay for now. Now we get on to the boosters, where you answer and figure out who do you want to take as 2x, where if you're sure about an answer, you just go with 2x. If you're not so sure, you go with a no negative. So I'm going with the 2x on who will win, as I'm quite confident that the Warriors should be able to get through well. While how many aggregate boundaries will be hit is quite a tricky calculation for you to make. So I'll go with the no negative there. Apart from that, you have a few more boosters, so you go select them right away on the Nostra Pro app and use the code Fantasy Preview to get 100% cash back on your first deposit, and you'll get all the final picks on the Fantasy Cricket Pro Telegram channel. So join us right away. All the good luck to you.